How could I? Hey, Di Maria fan. Merry Christmas. How are you doing tonight? That's good. Um, so usually I'm on my Chromebook, but my friend that lets me do this here, she forgot to tell me that she doesn't have Wi-Fi anymore. So I had to quickly set up my phone, which now is it's like so far away, and I don't have my glasses, so it might be a bit hard for me to see comments as they come in. So I just wanted to let you know that right now. Enjoying a couple days of enjoying a couple of days off before my I'm that away real quick. Let's see. Uh I can't even bring that back. Hmm. I missed that. I'm sorry, Diarrhea. Um Again because enjoying a couple days off before my Tuesday and Wednesday night of hell. So you have to work on Christmas Day. That sucks. Luckily, I got Christmas Day off, but I still have to work every day leading up to and then after. So I think I'm only off next Sunday. So, and then I'm working like straight through New Year's. So that's no fun. But I guess I'll get through it, you know? I see an emoji, but I'm not sure. I have to get close to it. I'm sorry, I'm probably gonna have to do that a lot tonight because, like I said, I'm on my phone. And what's up, Cardi43? How you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, I know, Diamond Rio fan. It's gonna be funny because I'm blind as a bat, and my phone, like, I don't know if I can adjust the um well, in YouTube, I don't know if I can adjust like the screen, like how big words appear and stuff like that. I didn't have time to go through all that because really, when I found out she didn't have Wi-Fi, I tried hooking up like my hotspot, and I don't know how to do that shit. So, oops, I didn't mean to let that out. Anyway, okay to squint. Yeah, it's gonna have to be because I said earlier to Donna Rio fan, I don't have my glasses, so I'm gonna be doing a lot of squinting, and I'm probably gonna do like one of these, like getting up real close to the camera. So, what's up, BBB Ipsy? Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas party! Yay! Yeah, I just thought like I wanted to throw in just one live just before Christmas so that I could see everybody. New game, every curse, take a drink. That was for my curse before. By the way, have you guys tried that White Claw? Um, it's like I guess, a hard cider. Little Mix for life. Hey, how are you doing? I don't believe I've ever seen you in my life, so welcome. Thank you for coming. But I'm drinking White Claw hard seltzer. I don't really like it. I see everybody on YouTube drinking it, and like even people, because I bartend on the side, and a lot of people say how great it is. Good to touch base for me. Also, I have been on your case. Yeah, what's going on there, Cardi? Why? Why are you on my case? Do I not entertain you? I'm gonna pull out that gladiator reference. This isn't Sparta, but, I try hard. I'm sorry, I have to do this. Hi, Starfire. Hi, Starfire. You're the only one who acknowledges me. That can't be true. And, like, honestly, recently, I haven't been able to acknowledge too many people because I've been, like, um, super busy. So, like, not quite. Um, yeah, I've been super busy, so I haven't been able to answer, like, all comments like I used to be able to. Uh, so if that happens and you guys don't think that I'm caring, it's not that at all. Got to get up early tomorrow. Yeah, you've got a busy week, don't you, BBB Ipsy? I think you told me before that you're working through the holiday. At least that's what I remember. That's what I remember seeing, but I could be wrong. I've read so many emails and so many comments over the last few weeks, so it's possible I have some stuff mixed up. So, but yeah, Austin Finn. Hey, Granny Panties, what's going on? Good to see you. Thanks for coming out. I'm happy to see you. I was just saying that if you guys message me or anything, I feel bad for not texting or messaging back. It's just, or emailing. Like, I've just been running around. I've been busy, so. Granny! Actually, since you are here, Granny Panties, I don't think I ever told you, but your name is pretty cool. I love it. Here's my tough day, Saturday. 3 NFL games and 7 bowl games. Do you do, like, commentary? Or are you, like, a game, like, commentator? Is that the proper word? I don't know if that's the proper word. I'm not really sure what you do, Cardi43. But since you mentioned that. Oh, sports writer. I knew you were a journalist, but I didn't know if you also commented on games. But good lord, that's pretty busy. I love my big britches. Same, Granny Panties. He is watching games, doing that many. Yeah, yeah. High school only, but I'm not. But I'm not bad. Well, I mean, I think anyone that follows any type of sport is like tremendous as far as like journalism, like writing or reporting on it. Because like I think I mentioned to you before, Cardi43. I went to school for journalism, and like that wasn't one of my options. Like I knew I wasn't going to be a sports writer, but I knew some sports writers, and I just admired them. Did you watch that video I sent you in the comments of your "Do you hear" reaction? Probably, probably not. Diamond Rio fan one, only because, like I said, I've been running around. I've been busy. I honestly have forgotten my name at certain points of this month because I'm telling you, like I've been running off of probably 5 hours of sleep every day. So my nephew will be playing or practicing. Pitching. Oh, okay. Baseball. Um, yeah, I'm sorry, Diamond Rio fan one. I probably am gonna go through everything like once I slow down, whenever that's gonna be. Probably never. But I'm gonna like try and go through everything that I've missed. You should watch it. Though at some point, something you said during the reaction reminded me of it. Yeah, I'll check it out. Hey, Betty. Yeah, what's going on, Betty? How are you? I was explaining to everybody before you got here. I'm on my phone, so like the writing is really small. So I'm gonna be squinting a lot to read comments. I'm sorry. I wish I could stay, but I have to go. Aw. Well, thank you, Little Mix fan for life. I'm so happy you got to come visit me for a little bit. Merry Christmas to you. Hope you have a great holiday. Thank you. As I drink my White Claw, which is terrible. Ugh. I didn't realize it was seltzer. Yeah, I need glasses. My glasses are in my car, but I didn't know I was going to be working off of my phone today. Manchester, is that in Tennessee? Diamond Rio fan one. I could have sworn you said you were in Ohio for some reason. That's probably somebody else. I'm getting my people mixed up. Sorry. Granny Panties, you're in Delaware. Wow, that's cool. I don't think I've ever met anyone from Delaware. I'm pretty close though. I'm in Pennsylvania. I mean, I guess it's not really that close, but it's on the East Coast. Home of Bonnaroo. Bonnaroo, is that the festival? The music festival? I'm curious, how is what plans, if you're not working, does anyone have good plans for Christmas and or New Year's? I will admit that I have no good plans at all. Matter of fact, I will be working. At least I know I'll be working all the way through New Year's. And Christmas, I'm off though, so hopefully I'll get to hang out with my family. Another pain in the butt. Aw. Real happy that people came. I didn't think that anyone would be able to come to the live stream because I know that this is like a really busy time. Done shopping, but still need to wrap. Yeah, there's like places that, I mean, I don't know if there's any malls near you, but like I know some places, like some malls have gift wrapping stations. You should probably maybe think about taking your stuff there. Because I hate wrapping. That's like the worst part of presents. I mean, I get into it once I start wrapping the gifts, but still healing. Bought my fam Omaha burgers and pork chop. Oh yeah, I've seen those commercials. The steaks look really, really good. The construction there backs things up bad right now at 24. Yeah, I have yet to do any Christmas shopping because I was trying to pay all my bills first. I was trying to be a responsible adult, so I have that done. And now, the hard part, because I have no clue what to get people. Are you a Steeler fan? Yes, I am. I'm pretty sad about what's going on with them, though. They better clean their act up. I forget who they're playing this week. But last week's game, I didn't get to watch it. I was working, but last week's game, we played the Jets, and we lost. And I'm like, why would we lose to them? It's ridiculous. Oh no, you like the Ravens? That's who we're playing. That's who we're playing. Dang. That's why I'm upset with them. Still need to mail my Christmas cards. I need to get some Christmas cards out too. And I was thinking, is it too late? Because, what, today's Friday? So if I mail stuff out like tomorrow, will they get to everybody before then? Big rivalry. I know. I know. I even have a friend that's from Massachusetts that every year, every time we play them, she always puts on her stupid Ravens jersey and she always got to brag. Because most of the time we lose to them. And Lions fan? Wait. Lions fan. Do you mean like Nittany Lions? Like, is that Notre Dame? I'm off on my teams. I'm not real good at knowing who's who. If you don't do my request, that is not it. Come on now, Granny Panties. Before I even knew who you rooted for, I make my cards. Got most done, but the last, yeah. Oh, Detroit Lions. Okay, pro team. I've never even heard of them. So I didn't even know about the Nittany Lions is Penn State, which is not far from me. Right, right. That's why I was thinking Lions, college. But then I was like, are they? Is it Penn State? I couldn't think of who they were for. Enough small talk. Did you get a chance to check any of the Trans Siberian Orchestra? No, I didn't. Um, I did the one for somebody else. I forget who. But like I said, I doing this every day, trying to put up a video every day. And as you see today, I was off. I'm off a day. Um, Trying to film a video every day has proved to be very difficult for me because I try to batch, like do things like film like 4 videos in one day, and then all I have to do is like each day edit to upload. But with my work schedule and everything, because I don't work daytimes all the time. Like a lot of times I work that mid shift, like from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. or 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. So that takes up a big chunk of my day. So when I get home, because of course I work like an hour away from my house, it takes me forever to get home, and by the time I get home, I'm super tired and I'm just on track with what I need to put out. So if you want to cancel me, okay, I get it. I get it because I'm not up on my game right now. I'm trying to be, but it's just that one was so wrong. It was nothing like They Are Live. I was trying to break you away. Listen, I do what people ask me to do. Humphrey does go to PA usually on all tours. Would you ever go to? Yes, I wanted to go to their concert in November, but I didn't have the money to go. I thought 9. Wait, that went away too quick. Um, no. I do what people ask me to do, and these are reactions. Okay, so a lot of the time I don't know who or what I'm reacting to. I'm not familiar with these bands or these artists, so I'm not sure what's the best, you know, what is the best version of a song, or what is their best song, or what do people know better than. I try to honor people's requests, what they ask for, and the links they send me. So there was a point I was going there, or I was going to make, and um shite. Okay, yeah, so, and also I have to keep in mind too with like getting blocked. Um, Whenever people ask me for stuff, I do look on YouTube to see if any other reactors have reacted to these groups or bands before. And if I notice that this is something that no one has ever reacted to, I get a little worried, because I'm wondering, is the reason I don't see reactions to this because people have been blocked from doing it? You know what I mean? So there's a lot of stuff I have to keep in mind whenever I'm doing requests, and like, it's not a big deal. It's just when I put a lot of work into a video, I don't want it to get blocked because I can't put it up. Why does that go away? The chats go away real quick, so whenever I go to read it, because it's so far away, it disappears, but it'll come back up. But here's the thing also with my 25 days of Christmas reactions, I've been getting a lot of double artists. That's understandable. Usually front, fourth row VIP, something like you guys are talking about concert, I guess, home free concert. We've had this back and forth. I send you audience video, TSO videos. I know, and that's not the group that I'm speaking about. Like I said, for what you asked for or what you sent me, I just didn't have a moment to look at it. But in general, whenever people send me stuff or ask me to do stuff, there's a lot of things I have to consider before I make the video, because it's happened so many times already that I've gone without looking things up, without checking to see if people have made these reactions, and I make the video, put all this time and work and effort into it, and then I go to upload and I get the blocked worldwide message, and that is the worst. That is the worst thing to see ever. So, yeah, you probably send me good links. You probably send me stuff that's able to be uploaded. But again, I just didn't have the time. Austin is definitely easy on the eyes. Actually, since I'm segueing or getting distracted by talking about Austin, I think I like Austin a lot because he reminds me of this guy that I used to crush on super bad, like, I want to say 7 to 8 years ago. Don't tell me he's sexier in person. I don't want to hear that. I'll never meet him, and that hurts. Who is this? Howie Hamster. Howard. It disappeared. But hi, Howard, Howie. The message disappeared. Wait. Disturbed, sound of silence. I probably didn't get to you yet. I probably didn't get to you yet because I have a ton of requests. And if we're talking regular music, oh my lord, I am backed up probably up to like August. Last week, Comfrey was in Austin, blah, blah, blah. We'll talk to Austin. Almost another drink. You caught that, Diver? You're pretty good. You caught that. I tried to hide that I almost said that, but you caught it. But yeah, I'm like, for regular songs, I'm backed up to like, I want to say July or August. So, and doing this whole month or these 25 days of Christmas songs doesn't help because I lost like that whole time of trying to, I mean, there's no way I'm going to be able to catch up. There's absolutely no way. As long as you guys are cool with like, you know, it taking a while for me to get to you, you know, but those are the breaks. It's easy to talk to, but him, I don't know why. I'll take another drink anyways, Diamond Rio thing. I'm empty. Goodness. Thank goodness I have another drink ready. Definitely need this after the week I've had, so. Are you guys drinking anything? Am I the only alcoholic in here? And when I say alcoholic, I'm totally not an alcoholic. I hardly ever drink. I bartend, and I hate the smell of the alcohol that I'm serving. When I open a can of beer or whatever, a bottle of wine, I'm just like, ugh, ugh. So, alright, Betty. Merry Christmas. Thank you for coming to see me. I hope you have a good holiday. Yeah, exactly, granny panties. But like, I get into moods every once in a while and I want to drink, which is right now. Oh boy, that's different. But yeah, I'm getting a lot of double artists, like multiple of the same artists, which is what I kind of wanted to avoid for these 25 days of Christmas reactions. So that's why I've had to do like another Pentatonix and another Home Free, which I'm sure nobody minds, and another Cimarelli. I have voice play, like multiple voice play. I have like all these multiple Trans-Siberian, so I'm probably gonna get to them at least once before next week. I'm happy though. I did have some variety. So you sent something new, Granny Panties. I didn't get to look at my email yet, but I'll check it tonight. I'll definitely check it. Oh boy, what's up, Kitty? My friend's cat. That second Cimarelli was painful to watch your reactions. Because whenever the first person requested that, I looked at it and I was just like, I wonder how long I can avoid doing this. Then I got a second one for the same exact song, and I'm like, and I asked myself again, like, I wonder how long I can avoid doing this. And then, as more reaction requests kept coming in for Home Free, Pentatonics, Voice Play, um, I was getting like other double ones, and I can't think of them right now. But as I was getting more, I'm just like, well, it looks like I'm gonna have to do Cimarelli again, and it's gonna have to be this one because that's the only other Cimarelli I've got. And I was like, well, let me just get this out of the way. Carol of the Bells is the worst song ever. I'm sorry. If there's anyone out there that loves it, Godspeed. I mean, like I said in the video, I recognize that it's a very complex song. I remember playing it in band, and believe me, that was torture too. We had to wait for a Christmas concert, and the whole time I was just cringing because I'm just like, this song is terrible. So it's very complex. It sounds cool, but I just don't like it. And to like, I think I even said I'm sure I've heard, I think I said 150,000 or 150, can't remember the number, but there's a ton of variations and versions out there of this song. I'm sure I might have heard about half. And I mean, Cimarelli did a really excellent job. They actually sound like an angelic choir singing it, but I can only take so much of hearing that. I don't think there's another Christmas Carol that I hate that as much as that one. Uh, Away in the Manger. I'm surprised nobody asked me for that. I didn't get a request for Away in the Manger. I didn't get a request for White Christmas. I didn't get a request for I think you're great with your reactions. I hope I don't bother you too much. Nah, you don't bother me. No, no. Like I said, I'm just not able to respond to everybody right away, or if at all, like I used to be able to. Like things have gotten pretty busy, but like no response to things doesn't mean that I'm like annoyed or bothered or anything. I enjoy doing this stuff. I really do. It like takes me away from like my reality, which is horrible, but no, I enjoy doing this. It's just I like to have difference in stuff. That was the whole idea behind the 25 days of Christmas reactions, but I'm just thinking like, yeah, why didn't I get requests for these other types of songs? But like the other stuff that I've done already, like stuff I've never heard of, I'm happy with all of those. David Phelps, amazing. I'm so happy that I've heard of this guy because I've never heard of him before. Um, there was someone else that I think BBBFC. It was you that asked for Linda Eder. Yeah, she was amazing, and that was an original song, I think. So I enjoyed that too. I like the originals. I like the standards. I like all of that. Um, I will say though that this was the most that I've ever listened to Christmas music willingly. Most of the time, I'm listening to Christmas music because I work in a place where they're playing it, and I have no control. But willingly, this is probably the most I've ever listened to it. And you would think that it would have put me in like a better, happier Christmas cheer squad mood, but with another reactor about the same thing, requesting the same song reaction. It drives me crazy. 100% reactors. I missed that. It went away too quick. Um, so you spoke to other reactors. That went away. I didn't get to read all of it, but um, I'm curious what they have to say about it because I mean, me myself, I just know that it's in human nature. If you get the same thing over and over again, you're gonna get tired of it. Like you get tired of listening to the same artist over and over and over again. If I listen to Celine Dion on replay every day, I'd probably hurt myself. Not hurt myself like real bad. I just mean, like I don't know what I would do. Okay, let me jump up here. Same song reactions from every reactor drives me crazy. 100 different reactors have requested Dimash. Well, that's the thing too. Like I noticed with like the one reaction I did for Dimash, which that request came in. And I apologize, guys. Too, my throat is not the best. I'm still like not sick still, but I'm still recovering from it. Um, but that one video I did for Dimash, that was from a long time ago, and I finally got to it. But like artists like that, once you do that artist, all of these people, and it's like like with Home Free or Pentatonics, any of these big groups, you get flooded with all these people that are like, you should do this now, you should do that now, you should, and it's overwhelming because like I mean for me, I'm going in an order and I'm not picking my stuff. I wonder if people, I don't know, do other reactors do requests, take suggestions from you guys? Because the way people say stuff to me, they're like, good choice on the song you picked, and I'm like, I didn't choose this. Someone requested it because I had no idea about this artist. I've never heard of Dimash. I never watched whatever talent show competition it was that he was on. I never even heard of the show, and honestly, for him, I don't think, except The World's Best, that was aired in the United States, but I never even saw that. I never saw that. I had never even heard of that show until someone asked me to react to the TNT Boys. So I'm reacting to what you guys asked me to react to, and for the most part, most of the time, especially if it's these groups from these television shows, I've never heard of them before. So I'm not picking them. I'm not picking this. The only thing that I like pick is saying people. I love your actions. So I believe you will tell us. Yeah. I try to be honest with it. Like I try to find the good thing in a song, that I like, instead of bashing it. I will never bash anybody because everybody loves who they love and they flip out if you bash their artist, and I'm not here to do that. I'm not bashing anybody. Look at who these people are. They're doing way better than I am. Someone even told me that in comments, that no matter what you say, they're doing better than you. Yeah, they are. I don't even have to bet you on that. I know that they're doing better than me. I'm just commenting on what I heard because somebody asked me to. But if it's something that I straight up don't like, yeah, I'll say I won't like it. Bashing a song is not the same as bashing an artist. True. And that's the thing, too, that a lot of these artists aren't the writers of these songs. Like, they have other people. Either they have people writing songs for them, or these songwriters write the songs and someone takes the song and it ends up a hit for them. I've noticed that a lot just through researching a lot of things, which I do enjoy that part. I mean, the research and everything, I put that burden on myself, but I don't mind. I don't mind doing that because like I said, I didn't do it the very first reaction that I did, and I got my butt served to me over it. So since that, I do research and I make that part of the video because I think it's interesting. I love that you do your homework and it enhances the experience. Yeah, I agree. It does because yeah, it's fun to like just go into something blind, which I enjoy that. That's why I enjoy originals. Like when Home Free has originals and there's not a lot of information out because it's an original. I like that because okay, so Tim wrote this song. I have no idea why he wrote it, what it was about, who it was for, what inspired him to write it. I'm just gonna go on in and listen to it and just react on not knowing anything about it. I like that. But songs that have histories, I like learning a little bit about it before listening to it. So if I make a comment and someone's like, well, if you would have known that blah, 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 this is the reason, well, then I could say, well, yeah, I read about that, or yeah, I know about that. And I'm not putting all the information out on my videos either. That's impossible. I'm not doing this to I'm not doing this to educate anybody or anything. Like I'm no teacher. I'm not a I'm not doing this to like act like I know so much about anything. I'm just doing it so that I know what I'm listening to, and whatever comment comes after that, it's justified by the knowledge that I learned from it. If that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but the more you know about something, you're able to make an educated assumption about it. I think. I don't know. So, but like when I do look at other reactors, because I do creep a little bit on other reactor channels, and I don't know, man. It just seems like they just do their videos, and I like that you use more than one source. Yeah, you have to because, as I've been noticing, if I get my source from like let's say Wikipedia, and if that information is wrong, then I get jumped for putting that information in my video, even though that information is on the internet for everyone to see, wrong or not. I'm just repeating what's already out there. But it seems like the other reactors, like I've seen some do just like a little bit of research, but most of them just go right into reacting. And I'm like, well, people seem to like that because I've gotten comments about how my videos are long. Like somebody said, this was a while ago, but somebody was just like, 5 minutes and she's still talking. Home Free Boondocks, for example. Yeah. And I screenshot the incorrect info and put that in the video just so you guys knew that I'm not making this up. That if you want to go look at it, it's right there in black and white that someone effed up. I'm happy you remember that. Thank you, Diamond Rio 1. Diamond Rio Fan 1. Thank you for remembering that. Yeah. And I will continue to do stuff like that because speaking of Dimash, or Dimash, or I'm not really sure how to pronounce that. The song I did, I do not stick around if reactor basically says, yeah, that was blah, 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 blah. It's kind of hard to take Rick. Thank you. It's hard to take a reaction like that seriously, I guess, if you just watch somebody and they were like, oh yeah, that was great. And a lot of comments that I do see other people put on other reactor channels is you could tell that they saw that or they listened to that before, which for me it's not impossible that someone asks me for something and I've already heard it. I'll only react to it if it's, well, obviously if it's cover, but also, like, I did Stay by Sugarland. I only did that because, yes, I've heard that song before, but I heard it and thought it was, I thought the perspective was one way, but then when I listened to it as a reaction, I was told that it was something completely different from what I was thinking. And when I listened to it during my reaction, I'm like, wow, okay, that changes everything on how I thought the song was about. It changes what I thought the song was about in general, and then it changes like the direction of it. So like that, I didn't mind reacting to because again, the perspective was different from what I thought it was before. That was something, yes, I did hear. I did listen to it before, but I feel like that first couple times I heard it, I didn't listen to it all the way through, and I was just kind of like, okay, yeah, this woman's crying about her husband, blah, blah, blah. But really, no, it was from the mistress's perspective of that song. So I learned something new from doing that, and it was interesting. Stay was one of your reactions that hooked me. For real. Wow. Cool. Thank you. And like I said, it was because of the perspective. If I would have never done that reaction, I would have just thought that song was from the wife's perspective. And I mean, not that I'm insensitive to a wife being like, upset about her husband cheating, but I think a lot of people don't look at the other side. They don't look at how the other woman feels when it comes to that. Like, cheating sucks, period. Everybody gets cheated on and everybody gets hurt in that situation. But usually everyone goes to the side of the cheatee, right? Is that the person that is being cheated on? They go to that side and they're automatically like ostracizing the other person. They're like, oh, she's a nondescript word. She's, they talk bad about the other woman. But this perspective of it changed everything for me, because then I'm listening to it and I'm like, I guess, yeah, it would suck to be her. And it made me listen to it in a different light. So that would be the only time that I would listen to something that I may have heard before. And then I mentioned to you guys too, like, there's songs that I've heard in like the distance, outside of somewhere, or walking through a store, and it may have come on, and I just like kind of heard it, but I didn't really listen to it. You can hear things but not listen to it. So I'll react to something that I may have heard, but I didn't fully listen to it. Good example of that is Earth, Wind, and Fire, because I got a few requests for them, and like I mentioned in my videos, I'm like, well, I didn't know that they were the ones singing this. Definitely have heard this song. I've definitely heard September. I've definitely heard Shining Star, but I didn't know that the band that was singing it was Earth, Wind, and Fire. And to be even more honest about them, they've changed members so much that they could easily be mistaken for something else or for someone else. They've had so many different members in their band. So it's not hard to believe or imagine that you could listen to one song of theirs and listen to another song of theirs and not connect them, because I didn't. So that would be the case. I would re-listen to something, but I would never fake a reaction though. What did somebody ask me for? And I was like, I've already heard that. I can't remember if it was a Christmas song or just a regular song. Someone asked me to listen to something, and I'm just like, not only have I already heard that, but it would be like really hard for me to pass off like I never heard it, because it's a popular song. I wish I could remember it now. It's a really popular song, and I can't think of it, but But when I got the message, I was just like, can't do this. I can't even pretend. But covers are always interesting because yeah, you heard a song sung one you heard a song sung one way, but then a different group or a different artist puts a different flavor, a different spin on that. So those are always up for reactions. I don't mind doing it. So, but the Christmas stuff is hard because how many times have you heard Silent Night? How many times have you heard Joy to the World? You know, and different, like I said, different artists, different people can sing it differently, and it's all about perspective, I think, and the way that they do it, and that's what makes stuff interesting. That's what makes it different from what the standard was or is, or what you're used to hearing from the radio. So I can't think of. I really went on a rant. I think. Sorry, guys. Do I have anyone in here? I can't even tell who's in here. Am I just talking to myself? Because I could just do that. I'm sure that nobody would be in here and I would just be talking to myself. Please let me know there's life out there. That I'm not just talking to myself. Okay, cool. Cool. Thank you, Diamond Rio, fan one. But have you guys enjoyed the 25 days of Christmas reactions? Like honestly, I will admit that there are four. Cool. That works. I don't even have that. Like my phone is a lot different than oh, okay, I think I see it. Yeah, there's four. Um I just wondered if everybody was enjoying the 25 days of Christmas reactions. Um I know that my viewership went down because of it, and I'm like surprised about that. I thought a lot of people would like Christmas songs. I loved watching people I've never heard of before too. Yeah, that was the goal. The goal was to, try and react to different artists doing the same songs we've heard over and over again. But yeah, the viewership has went down actually significantly. And I'm just like, wow, was this a bad idea? Because I didn't know what else to do for Christmas, and I was trying to see what other reactors were doing also for Christmas, and I didn't see anybody doing anything. At least, I guess the most recent time I checked was maybe last week. I checked, and there's only like 4 or 5 reactors that I can think of off the my head to look at, and I didn't see anyone doing anything in particular for Christmas. So I thought I would just be different. David, PTX, and of course Cletus. Yeah, Cletus was fun. I enjoyed that. That was good. That was a new person I had never heard of. I call BS anytime I hear a reactor say this is the first time I've listened to Bohemian Rhapsody. That's impossible. How could you have never heard of? I mean, you could just say like what I just said about Earth, Wind, and Fire. Maybe you didn't know that it was Queen singing Bohemian Rhapsody. And, I believe that. But you've heard that song. It's impossible for you not to heard it. Or hear it, sorry. Proper English here. I had to pause when my dad walked in. Oh, you're cool, you're cool. No, I just was like rambling and I didn't know if there was anybody still in here. And like I said, I'm on my phone, so I'm like trying to get like the layout of everything because it's different. I'm drinking a Red's Wicked lemonade, and it smells like burnt popcorn. It's kind of weird. Every time I take a sip, I'm just like, wow, that smells kind of bad. It tastes okay. David Phelps. I was blown away by him. And I picked that one out of all the other Oh Holy Night requests that I got because I had never heard of him before. And I think I've mentioned too that Oh Holy Night is my favorite Christmas song. So I'm pretty sure it wouldn't matter who sang it. I'm pretty sure that I would probably have the same, reaction to it. I would still get like all teary eyed and, I would get the feels from that song just because I love that song. But David Phelps, amazing. And I just loved his like facial expressions and his hand gestures while he was singing it. Like he's a very expressive singer. And I've heard of the Gaither vocal band before, but I never personally listened to any of their things. My parents watch Christian. I guess there's only one Christian channel on TV, so my parents watch that channel. They've watched it since I've been around, so I remember in passing hearing the Gaithers Homecoming or the Gaithers like Christmas special or something like that. I've heard of them. Never heard of David Phelps. And that hit, it was just amazing. It definitely was amazing. And again, like I said, anybody could sing that song, and I would Cardi 43, you could sing that song and I'd probably be like, it is beautiful. I would probably tear up listening to you sing it. So, Oh Holy Night is definitely my jam. I guess out of everything that I've listened to so far, I guess he would be my favorite. Oh, wait a minute. No, wait. I mean, he was good. He was my good, like, in the feels Christmas song. But actually, that voice play, Mission Jingle Bells, whoa, that was cool. I like that a lot. Because when I first got it, I'm just like, what is this? Is this like a song? Is this I had no idea what I was in for. Are we in store for a big deal and finish on Christmas Eve, Christmas Day? There's not going to be anything like super special. I have something for a subscriber special request on not New Year's. I have a special request on New Year's or Christmas Eve for this subscriber, which actually happens. Christmas Eve happens to be my two-year anniversary on YouTube. So I was planning on that. It's not going to be like bells and whistles going off. No marching band. It's not going to be like epic. But I have that coming up. But otherwise, no. It's just going to be just business as usual. I still have to go through I still have to make a video for today because I'm behind. So that's today, tomorrow. Wow, I'm sorry guys. Today, tomorrow, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Wow, that's 5. I have 5 videos, and one I already am claiming as like something separate. So I have 4 more videos to make. So I have to go through what I have, in my emails to see what I'm gonna do. Hey, S.A. How you doing? I'm so happy to see you. Oh, it went away so quick. So, S.A., just to let you know, I am on my phone doing this live because I need Wi-Fi for my Chromebook my friend that lets me film here um, doesn't have Wi-Fi anymore, and she told me like half an hour before this live started. So I had to hurry up and figure out what I was gonna do. I'm on my phone. It's small, like all the images and messages and everything are small. I'm blind. I don't have my glasses, so I have to squint and get up really close to the phone. Just a warning, just to let you know. Well, that was sweet. Thank you, SA. You're going to the gym? What time is it? It's like 10 o'clock at night. Why are you going to the gym? Make all of us sound like losers. I'm sitting here drinking and you're going to the gym. That makes me sound terrible. I mean, good on you, but 24-hour gym. I work weird hours. Yeah, I relate. I relate to that. Can't hit the high notes. Have you heard? I'm sorry, Cardi 43. It went by so fast. I have to wait. But good to see you, SA. I hope you have a good Christmas holiday coming up. I didn't get a chance to read your story that you sent to me, but whenever I get a chance to slow down, I'm definitely going to read it. That's why I haven't responded or let you know that I've read it, because I haven't got a chance, but I will. Um, Definitely, I love reading. It's just, trying to find time. Exactly, all in good time. What did Cardi say? Have you heard Austin's big finish on Home Free's version? His version of what? Home Free's version of what? Oh, and that, do you hear what I hear from Home Free? Life gets hectic. Exactly. It definitely does. I'm tired of it getting hectic too. I need it to like go right for once. Um, do you hear what I hear? By Home Free was amazing. I definitely enjoyed that. That was a good one. Totally love that. But I forget what I was saying or what I was supposed to be answering. Or there's 5 people in here. Um, if anyone asks me a question, can you re-ask it? Because I forget. Dipping out. Gotta work on these moderately large guns. Haha. Yeah. Which way to the gym? Have a good workout, SA, and Merry Christmas. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a good day with your family and friends. Yep, talk to you later. Maybe I missed what you said. There's my favorite. Theirs is my favorite version. Well, I won't say that it's up there with Carol of the Bells, Diamond Rio Fan 1, but Do You Hear What I Hear is definitely one of those songs I was like, not really a fan of, but the way Home Free did it and the location of that video was amazing. I definitely did enjoy that video. Definitely enjoyed that. Um, is that the song that Bing Crosby sings with David Bowie? If you guys remember the video, it's from like the 70s or something, and they're both standing at this grand piano. Was it Do You Hear What I Hear? For some reason that video like comes to mind, and I remembered watching it when I was a kid because I'm like, David Bowie standing next to Bing Crosby. It's just kind of funny. But I couldn't remember if it was Little Drummer Boy or if it was Do You Hear What I Hear. I know that Bing Crosby is known to sing both. Was asking if you heard Austin's big finish on Home Free's version of Oh Holy Night. I have not. If you hadn't asked, I could have. I have not heard Home Free's Oh Holy Night. Did not listen to it. Because with all of the Home Free songs that I got, I did a tally of each song, and the most that I got is the one that I reacted to, which was "Do You Hear What I Hear?" So I may have to go back in and listen to "A Holy Night" offline, because if Austin sounds amazing in it, I definitely want to hear it. Okay, it was Little Drummer Boy. Iconic. But for some reason I thought it was "Do You Hear What I Hear?" But that's one of the songs that I'm really not a fan of, but I did enjoy Home Free's version of it. Um, there was something else that I did that I was like, I probably would never listen to this. Um, doesn't Trans Siberian Orchestra do "Carol of the Bells"? Because I'm pretty sure I've heard their version of it, and it gives me anxiety. I had to lower my volume and go through the song in my. I've had to do that at times whenever I'm trying to think of a song, so I get that. I'm sorry if I'm screaming. I can't tell. I can't tell the volume of my voice, because sometimes I feel like I'm not heard. I have a space heater going, and it's pretty loud. So plus my voice isn't 100%. It's like cracking. Sorry, and I'm nasally. That's why I'm drinking. Um. Oh yeah, I think a close second for Home Free was. Is there an actual song called "Full of Cheer," or is that just the name of the album? Because I kept coming across a lot too. Just drinking my popcorn water. That's what it smells like. Yes, Tim wrote it. Okay, it's an original. Okay. That was one that came across a lot too. So I didn't there's a lot of stuff that I didn't get a chance to do. Uh I can't think of stuff right now cuz I'm sorry, I'm like my phone is right there so I can't look at it. But I'm trying to think what else did I see that I can't think. Do You Hear was arranged by Adam Rupp. I would figure he probably arranged it because he was like a major part at the beginning of it. I couldn't help but laugh like when I was seeing him like beatboxing at the beginning. I was just like, Adam. um, I'm sorry, I lost track of whatever I was saying before, but a lot of stuff that I was seeing was, cool, but just repetitive. And I just didn't want it to get overrun by, I'm sorry, overrun by Home Free, overrun by uh, Pentatonics, overrun by Cimarelli, and that's exactly what's going on now. And like, I like the one offs, like Cletus T. Judd. My friend suggested She Daisy. That was cool. I like the one offs that I've never heard of. I like those. Linda Linda Eder. I just wanted it to be diverse, so it would be interesting, so that people watched. And again, as I mentioned before, my viewership kind of has went down because, I guess, because I'm not doing up to date stuff. So, but I still had fun doing it. I still wanted to do something for Christmas. So, I just hope everybody that participated enjoyed, which I do want to thank you guys for participating. Full of Cheer is a great Tim original. I don't know if I'll get to that one, but if I don't, I'll definitely give it a listen. It's so hard to believe that Christmas is like so close and I'm so not ready for it. And I thought like doing these 25 days of Christmas reactions would slow down the month of December for me, but it's like, wow, I blinked and it's the 20th already. It's crazy. I feel like time has gone by faster. I feel like this is a really boring Christmas party. You guys are just kind of watching me drink and run my mouth. And I'm sorry. Um, it was going to be a hard task since the vote went 25. Yeah. And you know what, Diamond Rio Fan 1? I was actually surprised that people wanted 25 days because I thought people would go by or go with um, 12 days of Christmas reactions, or at least like a week. So when I was looking at the votes, I was like, really? I couldn't believe it, and that's why I kind of let it go for a while because I'm like, maybe because actually it was tight with the 12 days of Christmas reactions, so I was letting it go, like the voting go for a while to see if the 12 days would move up and pass the 25 days, but it didn't, and I'm just like, wow, really? There's people out there that want a full 25 days. Two words about reactness: veto power. Just say no. I could have, I, I could have vetoed that, but I didn't. I mean, I'm asking you guys, you know what I mean? So why would I retract or revoke what I'm asking you to vote on? So I was like, if the people want this, then the people want it, and I'll give it to them. It was just really rough. Very rough. Rough on like trying to put something up, which I thought would be easier because I was already posting 5 days a week. I have listened to everyone, even Pentatonics. Well, that makes me happy. Thank you, Cardi43. The way the way you talk sometimes, Cardi43, I feel like you don't watch me, you watch me to pick me apart sometimes. But no, I thought it would be easy to do 25 consecutive days because I already was doing 5 days a week of stuff. You should be drinking eggnog. I don't like eggnog. I never even had it. Um, but it doesn't look like something I'd enjoy. I don't like thick, milky drinks. I wouldn't even like. I've had Bailey's in like hot chocolate before, and that was okay. But that's probably the extent of what I would have. I'm not even sure what goes in eggnog, but just the sound of it sounds gross. So I wouldn't drink it. It's not my gig. I don't even think I'd be able to make it. Is there like a mix for that? Is it real easy to just like mix it, pour it in something? I mean, I bartend, but the less I have to do when I'm the one drinking it, the less I have to do, the better. But yeah, like, I was really shocked that the most of the votes wanted 25 days. So I'm wondering did all of the people who voted for that, did they all request something? Because I'm telling you, like, all of my requests are double. Like, same people asking for stuff. Like, there's some new people in there in my email, but there's a lot of like repeat requesters. Wow, I've been going for an hour already. But yeah, I think once I do Christmas Day, I might take some time off. Not a lot of time, just like maybe a couple days. I might take it, maybe, well, Christmas is on Wednesday, so maybe I'll take Wednesday through Sunday off and come back Monday. I might do that. Just to like revamp. You could overlook Carol of the Bells. I meant what songs? I missed that. I meant Veto songs, not the concept. I got it. Yeah, I got you. Like I mentioned, I was waiting for more stuff to come in so I didn't have to do those like that one. But as I was getting more songs by like, the same artist, like more Pentatonix requests, more Home Free requests, more voice play requests. Those are the three that I keep getting requests for. The more I was getting those, I was like, well, I'm gonna have to double up on somebody else too. So, and that was the only other Cimarelli that came through. Because believe me, if I didn't have to do Carol of the Bells, I wouldn't have. But you know what? And like maybe you guys won't agree with me here, but I thought it was good for me to do a video of something that I didn't like. Because I wanted to, and it's not something that I was like aiming to, I want people to see that I'm a legit reactor and I'll react to stuff even if I don't like it. It wasn't that I was aiming for that or, like that was my goal for doing that. It was more of a, I don't like this song. Yeah. Could I skip over it? Yeah, I probably could. But someone put in a request for it. Someone really wanted to hear it. Someone wanted me to react to it. And as much as I don't like it, I think that shows like a lot of, I don't know if the word is versatility or not, but it shows that I'm, I know you did. I know. Yeah, you haven't made it. Well, actually, Diamond Rio Fan 1, you have made several requests, but I just haven't got around to you yet for repeat requester. But anyways, I think reacting to something that you may not personally like shows that you are legit. You know what I mean? It shows that I'm not just cherry picking. I'm not, I don't know, guys. I really don't know how to put this in words. I'm not trying to toot my own horn or I'm not trying to toot my own horn or anything. I'm just saying that I think reacting to something that you don't like and trying to go with an open mind to doing it, that takes something. And I can sit here and tell you that I hate that song, but I like Cimarelli and I do like the way they did it. And I appreciate the work that they put in it because it is a very complex song, very hard. And just like, I know how hard it is just from playing it on an instrument. Like the breathing control and everything else that, if you play a woodwind instrument, you have to have like the mouth power to play out. You know what I'm saying? Like there's like all my words are escaping me. But I can appreciate work put into something difficult even if I don't like it. And I will give it a shot. I guess that's what it comes down to. So, but come on, I've listened to a lot of stuff that I really don't like. um, I'll admit it. I I don't know how honest I want to get. I'm drinking that truth serum, so there's a lot of songs and a lot of artists that I don't like, but I do react to them because I'm asked to do it. And that's where I try to find, and I think this is something I was trying to tell you, Cardi 43. Even if I don't like it, I try to find something like positive about it so that I'm not bashing it. You're reacting to a song you hate was a lot like having your vegetable. I missed that, but I think I got what you were saying. Yeah, it's like doing something you really don't want to do, but you know you have to do it, or you know that it would make someone else happy. So you're putting someone else first. You're putting someone else above what you want, and that's where I was going with when I was starting to say, like, a lot of these reactors that I have watched, like, are they going by viewer requests, or are they just reacting to stuff? Because I thought the whole point behind a reaction was, someone asks you to request, or someone asks you to do it, and you do it. I didn't know that some people might just pick something that they've never heard before and, oh, I'm going to react to this because I've never heard it. Because to me, I'm like, is that legit? Because how can you put something into search in YouTube that you've never heard and react to it? You would have to know, unless you're just doing random searches, which that would be time consuming. Does this make sense? Does my question make sense for the 4 people that are watching me? I'm just like trying to find out, like, am I in the wrong direction, or am I going in the right direction with my channel? I don't know. I think that I'm trying to convey legitimacy. I'm trying to convey legitimacy with my reactions, but I don't know if it's working. Crickets. You guys are just gonna sit there and watch me get wasted. Careful. Wait, I missed that. What did that say? I need that to come back. I don't know what you said, Cardi. Am I doing something wrong? Probably am. Like, this whole live stream is wrong. I'm sure of it. It's a party. I wanted this to be a party. Cardi 43 and Diamond Rio Fan 1. Who the heck else is in here? Show yourself. Let me know who you are. I forget. Apparently I chased someone out because we were at 6 and now we're down to 5. Oh, I have a question. Hey, what's up, NHF Fry? What's going on? Were you the one Were you the one I chased out and then you came back? I have a question for you guys. I just had it and now it's gone. Darn. It had to do with just got here? Well, thank you for coming. And yeah, you're right, Cardi 43. Unfortunately, I am getting honest. It's the truth serum. Damn. I should have not started doing this. Do other reactors go live? I was just wondering about that. I'm doing this in a way of like catching up or trying to catch up since I haven't been able to respond to a few do. Okay. I was trying to do this in a way to catch up with everyone because I haven't been able to respond to comments. But I wasn't sure if this is something that reactors do. Music reactors. Some, rarely though. Yeah, that's good to know. Good to know. Some rarely have failure live streams like mine. um, what else was I gonna say? Uh, so like other reactors, do they like honor all requests that they get, and do they do it in a timely fashion? Because to me, I'm overrun with them, and I'm like, I mean, I'm sorry if I'm able to get to you, that's cool, but with Friday nights off, I keep watching for you to be live. Well, I'm glad you're off, that you're able to come watch. I was doing them on Thursdays, but with my work schedule now, it moved to Fridays because I was more available. Most try in order, but of course many are way behind. Okay, that's good to know too, because like I said, my list goes. I think I'm in August, the month of August. One suggestion that has worked for others is to reserve 1 day a week for something you're curious about. Damn it went away. So, I guess what you're trying to tell me. Oh, wait. Hi, Kathy. Thanks for coming. Sorry, I have to get really close because I'm on my phone. I can't see. Cardi's went away real quick. Um, I think I know where you're going with that. And I know that reactors do stuff like that. Wait, let me see. You're curious about, or a specific artist that you're curious about. Well, I'm glad that you didn't miss it. Thank you for coming out. I think you should react as you have time. Don't stress about it. I try. I do try, and I do. And Cardi, I get what you're saying, but see, like, so it's my nature to try to like do or to please everybody, I guess. Um, and to some try to do weekly, some never do. I try to please everybody, and I try to take me out of the equation because I notice some people do like a um, reactor. I don't know what the proper word is, but they have a day where they do something that they want, kind of like what you're saying. Never do that, Miss Stevie. Oh, you don't have to call me Ms. That makes me feel like I'm super old. Um, no, I know, like you can't please everybody. I know, but like there's so many requests that I feel like I don't have time to get something in for me. And again, how legitimate is it that I pick something out of thin air and like, hey, I never heard this before. I'm gonna react to it. Would you guys believe that? It, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just doesn't seem authentic to me. I like the fact that you guys suggest stuff for me to listen to because I honestly have not heard of this stuff before. You guys give me that new stuff. Absolutely. I would believe. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. You would, but I'm sure that there's others that would join that bandwagon of you had to have heard this before. Which, I mean, if I was watching someone that just pulled something out and was like, oh, I've never heard this band before, so I'm going to just listen to it and react to it. Yeah, that's possible. But I would also be kind of like, one clever plan I know of, oh, it's disappearing. How come these, like, always disappear so quick? So, like, okay, here we go. Write down requests in order that they get it. First time to go through the book, repeat requests are invalid. Okay, so my idea behind the repeat requester was that I wanted to get people again, because I was getting people requesting multiple things, and that could happen with any song you do. Other reactors fake it big time. I doubt we would know the difference. Right, but like that's just me though. I'm honest. Unfortunately, like if you knew me in real life, you would be like, "Wow, this girl's a doormat." Because I'm like completely honest about everything. Oh, thank you. No, I mean, I think you can see honesty though. Like you can, as much as you can see dishonesty, you also can sense and see honesty as well. But I was getting people, like the same people, asking me for multiple stuff. Thank you. I mean, I thank you, and I try to be. You guys keep me on my toes, so I try to be. But I was getting people asking me, the same people asking me for multiple things, and I was feeling bad because I'm going through a list, Cardi. I'm going through all my comments because I have the YouTube Creator Studio where all my comments are listed not by video but as they come, and that's what I use as my list. So each comment, the way they come, whatever date, whatever time, blah blah blah, it's listed there. And I was feeling bad if someone asked me for like 2 songs and I only got one of theirs in, and it was just, that is what true subscribers would believe. It went away, but I read a little bit what she said. You had never heard a song before. Those reactions are legit because we respect your take on something, and I appreciate that. Thank you for respecting and believing. Like I said, I just try to portray myself as like real and authentic, and I'm not faking a reaction just to get views or anything like that. But whenever I would get these people asking for multiple things, I felt bad, so I was like, let me do a segment called Repeat Requester, where I go back through my list of people who I already got to and get them again. But the problem with that is they keep asking for more. I was one of the ones for multiple reactions for Christmas songs. Yeah, you were. And I'm not talking about the Christmas stuff, BBB, Ipsy. I'm talking about regular songs. The Christmas stuff, I asked for multiple songs because I wanted, like, a choice. But I mean the regular stuff. Like, I would get emails where people would be like, listen to this, 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 and this. They'd like list like 5 songs in the comment, and like when I was first starting out, I'm just like, is this realistic? Like, do they honestly think that I'll be able to do all of these? So I felt bad. As a new reactor, I thought I needed to like cover all of this, so I started Repeat Requester to try and get people again. Like if I got to them once and then try to get to them again, so that it showed that I was trying to get to everybody. And it's so hard. I'm not asking for sympathy or anything. I'm just letting you guys know it's hard. It is so hard. It's hard keeping everything straight. I live in one of the only good spots in Ipswich. It's like really hard to keep everything straight. It's hard to keep everybody like, I mean, the tools that YouTube has lets me be able to keep track of things to a point, but I'm like literally, like, I have a notebook full of all this stuff that I've done, And like all the requests that I have are just suggestions. Don't feel bad if you. I have to get up. Sorry. Sometimes multiple songs are requested to give you a choice to choose from. Been here since '78 right now. Lived on. Okay. Yeah. I understand that like those are choices. You know, like. But sometimes the way people say things, and it's hard to detect the tone in text. You know what I mean? So a lot of things sound like demands. I'm just gonna put, yep, Cardi 43, you're right, I'm getting honest. For the 7 people in the room, I'm gonna be honest right now. Everything sounds like a demand, usually. And like I said, I just started doing this in January, so I wanted to be able to please everybody and to get to everything. But when requests kept coming like a whole lot at one time, I realized that there was really no way that I'm gonna be able to do this. I'm just one person. And then you get the people that like I've gotten a few people that were just like, I'm still waiting for you to get to my song. And I'm just like, you're waiting. There's like a ton of people ahead of you waiting for stuff for me to get to. And when I first started out, I didn't really have a schedule. I think I was posting whenever I could at that point, and I didn't have like an amount of days that I was doing. Then I moved it up to 3 days a week. I mostly looked at, okay. So then I moved my videos up to 3 days a week, and then I started doing the repeat requester stuff. So that was 5. So I was making it basically a job of me doing this. And when you already have a job and you're doing this as a second job, it was hard. It is so hard. And yeah, I do try to please a lot of people. I try to get to stuff as I can. We just got excited about your reactions. I really enjoy yours. Aw, thank you, Anne. That's really sweet. I'm happy that people enjoy what I do because I did set out to be different a little bit because I knew that other actors weren't looking stuff up. So I wanted to be different. And I was also incorporating my journalism background. So if anyone out there sees that, like, hey. Plus I like watching like the VH1 documentaries and stuff, so that's where I get it. We'll deal and find this request interesting. But like Cardi 43, like it really doesn't. I mean, I appreciate like when something comes along that is like interesting to me in general. But like I react to whatever people ask me to. Did you get a chance to check out any other? No, I didn't. Ipsion, I'm sorry. Same idea as with Trans-Siberian Orchestra. I've just been really, really busy. And I'm hoping for a moment to be able to check out the stuff you guys have suggested. But, yeah, it's not about, do I find, like, I don't pick stuff to react to because I find it interesting. The only thing I will do, excuse me, the only thing I will do is if I get, because, okay, here's what happens, and I think I did try to explain this once, to you, Cardi 43. Usually whenever I do a video, I know you really liked her voice, take your time. Yeah, I did like her voice. I was really shocked I did like her. I was actually very surprised I had never heard of her before. Because I'm really I like Broadway and like musical theater and stuff like that. I gave up asking for songs. Have never, it like disappeared. But what I was gonna say is, shite, I forget. Cardi 43. I was telling you something, and what was I saying? Gone. Just gone with the wind in my thoughts. Totally forget. an octave range in her prime, big, powerful voice, but can get super fun. That's why I liked her. That's why I liked her because she, was able to have that vocal control, but she's like a tiny little thing. And it's so strange, like when I see someone so little have like such a big, powerful voice, but then can like get like really soft, like really quickly. You know what I mean? She was amazing. I enjoy stuff like that. Um, there was something mentioned, and I was going to talk about it, and I just forget. I don't know. It'll probably come up again. She's not tiny. When I say tiny, like, I just mean little. Sorry, everyone, for doing that 3 times. Knew it would disappear. Did I miss something, Kathy? I'm sorry. I'm blind. I have to jump up and look at my phone screen because I can't see. Gave up asking for songs, never had junk. So, yeah, no, like, when people ask for stuff, of course, I'm going to get to it. I'm going to try to get to it, of course. Um, it's just like in time, because I have so many others. Oh, this is what I was going to say. The one thing I will do though, okay, so if I do like a Stevie Ray Vaughan video, then I usually get like a ton of requests for more Stevie Ray Vaughan. And like I mentioned in the Creator Studio, I get all my comments like together. So they're not separated by video. They're all coming to me at whatever time, at whatever day, at whatever video. They are just put in line when they come, when those comments come. So, oh no, you're cool. You're cool, Kathy. I got what you meant. Um, so I go in line from those comments in the Creator Studio. And like I mentioned, for like, let's say Stevie Ray Vaughan, if I do a Stevie Ray Vaughan video, I'll get like a ton of requests for more Stevie Ray Vaughan. Have you looked up Rachel? Hi, Ron Ford. I didn't even know you were in here. And it disappeared. I didn't get to read that. So if I get like a ton of Stevie Ray Vaughan requests, I'll do like 3 or 4 in a row, but then I will go out of order and pick something else to break that up. Talking about things you find interesting. Oh, yeah. Guys, I'm stepping away for 1 second. I'll be right back. I'll be back. I'll be back. Sorry, I had an emergency. um, the stuff I find interesting is everything. I love music. I'm a music lover, so, and I like being introduced to like new stuff. So, But if it's like, if it gets repetitive, then that's when I get like, I guess, bored. I'm surprised. You're surprised I've been on this long? Yeah, I'm surprised too. It's almost 2 hours, but what was I saying now? Oh, like, yeah, I will break up songs in the order if I see like a ton of something, because I'm keeping in mind that there's other people watching too, and other people might not like seeing that many Stevie Ray Vaughan songs. Other people might not like seeing that many Home Free songs, even though I'm sure there's a lot of you that do. Um, I try to keep everybody in mind. It's hard though. It's really hard to keep so many people in mind of what they like and what they want to see and stuff. So that's what I try to do. Where's your partner in crime? Shh. Yeah, no, that wasn't happening, BBB Ipsy. And she went to, I guess, be with a friend of hers on a date. Like, not like on the date type. She was meeting a friend who was meeting a guy that she was interested in, and she wanted her opinion of the guy. So she was like wingman. She's being wingman tonight. So she gave me full reign of her house. Blind date, not quite blind. I guess this girl had met this guy before. I'm not really sure of the details, but from what I understand, Tiffany is being, that wing girl for her friend. So believe me, I wish that she was here. Maybe that would be a little bit more lively than sitting here talking to me. I don't know. But there really isn't anything I've reacted to that I really didn't like. Yeah. Actually, in Do You Hear What I Hear, it happened again, Kathy. Because there was a while that I didn't have an auxiliary cable in my car. My auxiliary cable had broke, and I connect that to my computer that I have in my car, and that's what allows that sound to come through the speaker. So I had went and got a new auxiliary cable, and the first time that I was able to feel that again was when I did Do You Hear What I Hear? And it was just like the first time, like, oh, okay, cool. And I'm trying to like pay attention to the song, but you can see it on my face that I'm just like laughing, because I don't want it to make it obvious of what's going on, but you know. But I enjoy Home Free. You guys got me liking them. Actually, when everyone asks for all the a cappella groups, those were groups I would have probably never listened to before doing these. And that's why I like doing reactions, because I like listening to new stuff. For real, I would be living off of 90s alternative rock if I wasn't given something new to listen to. So I appreciate being, given new groups, and even, if Cardi 43 is still in here, which I'm not sure. When you asked me to react to Bruce Springsteen, that was cool. It was cool because I would have never thought that Bruce Springsteen would sing a disco song, let alone a song by the Bee Gees. Do you have a playlist songs that you reacted to that you keep listening to on your time? No, I haven't created that yet, but I should, because there are a few that I have been listening to. I feel bad about Ring of Fire because I confused Tim's low note for Avi. And so many people jumped me for that. They were like, that was Tim. And I'm just like, but like the camera was on Avi. I'm sorry. I never heard of Home Free until I caught them on a reaction. Had my certain artists I listen to. That's, yeah. You have your certain people that you listen to and stuff. And for me, like, after a while, I get tired of listening to the same stuff, so I want new stuff to listen to. And doing these reactions have given me, new people, new things to listen to go outside of my box that I'm in. Like I just admitted to you that I'm still living in the 90s. 90s alternative rock, which I would like to remain there, but because to be honest, I feel that music was the most real back then. Probably from 80s, which I was born in 1980, so I wasn't aware of music probably till like 85 when I was 5, but I really think that great music existed between the 70s through the 90s. And someone can fight me on that, okay? Did you check Tim out with Peter Hollins? I reacted to that. If this was a comment, I would give you the link, but I don't. But if you look at my Home Free playlist, no, it's not on Home Free. It's on my other reactions playlist. Check my other wow. Check my other reactions playlist. It's on there. But I think the best music was made in the 70s through the 90s. You were born the year I graduated from high school. Wow. 1980 was awesome. Aw, thank you, BBBMC. Some I have to apologize for, I'm sure, but because you only get better as you do, more of them. So like my earlier things were probably terrible. 1978, nice. All of you are young to me. You like cool music, so you're all good and young to me. You guys are telling me what's cool. But yeah, so like if I wasn't doing reactions, I would probably still be living in that 90s alternative music bubble. I mean, there's some stuff from today that I enjoy, but I feel like a lot of things are being regurgitated, and especially with like movies and stuff, like remakes of things, and I'm like, wow, where's the creativity? Why did it have to come up with the same stuff that's been out already? It just, I don't know. I mean, I'm no scholar on this stuff, but it just doesn't seem like there's any originality anymore. And listening to a cappella music makes me feel like there's some originality left, because where was there a market for that like 10 years ago, 20 years ago? There wasn't. No market for any of that, even though that's a skill to sing without music. Yeah, you know what? I miss the 60s, and we probably could go back to the 50s too. And actually, we could even go back to the 40s with big band, because I love that stuff too. I actually like everything except what's going on right now in music. Sad to say. I mean, there's some good stuff, don't get me wrong, but most of what's happening now is a regurgitation and then a terrible, like, change or, like, remix of stuff that's already been out. And it's just sad. And I'm like a rock, for the most part, I like rock music. So I feel like rock comes and goes. You have like a good solid like 5 years of rock, and then it disappears, and then you get this like techno stuff or this dance stuff or this. I don't even know what the stuff is out, what it's called now. I don't know. But I like doing the reactions because it takes me back in time, to when stuff was good. I like the covers of things from like back in the day, giving a modern twist to it. I'm okay with that. Come on, Cardi 43, you didn't like disco? There had to have been some disco. You like the Bee Gees. There has to be some disco you liked. I could like probably tell you a few disco songs that I do like. Not a big rap fan. I do love some of them. And I hate. Yeah, I felt the same way, Kathy, about. Like, that's why I kind of avoided country because of the twangy stuff. But, I guess listening to. People didn't really consider, like, Faith Hill country. They didn't consider Shania Twain country. And that's stuff that I kind of grew up on, like, in the 90s. Like, anything 90s, Diamond Rio Fan 1, you have, like, a 90s country artist in your name. John Michael Montgomery, Special Circle of Hell reserved for directors who. Quit it. Just stop. Cardi 43, like, I picture you being, like, really, like, judgy. I feel like you're super, like, angry a lot. But, like, you could like, let that down and, like, be happy at times. Am I reading you correctly? Like, that's just kind of what I'm getting, like, just from our little talks we have through text and comments, but... But I did enjoy, like, 90s country. Salvaged current music for me. Feisty. Yeah, he is feisty, for real. He's a feisty dude. He is. um, Chris Stapleton, really? In what way, though? Like, in like, blues? Because he's good at what he does. I'm not going to deny him that. I'm not going to deny Chris Stapleton as a good artist. He's definitely good. But, like, so many people that do, like, comment like that, Chris Stapleton is amazing, he's the best. Like, he is good, but... I mean... I don't know, like... There's really no artist out there that I'm just like, they really changed everything. Disco Demolition Night. Was that when everybody took their disco records and burned them? Was that in 1979? Yeah, he's like soul. Blues and soul. I don't really consider him country. And I do like him. I like his voice and I like the way, his style. I would never ever not, I'd never knock him or say he's a terrible artist. No, he's amazing. And all the research I've ever done on him, the man is smart. He's a businessman. But there's really no artist out there that I'd be like, they revolutionized things. Like, okay, maybe they made, things better, but like everyone's all on like Beyonce and like, no, she's okay. She's alright, but she's not like the best R&B singer ever. Mark Broussard, I've heard of him. I've definitely heard of him. Have you heard of Nate? Is it? Wait, I'm sorry. Wait, what is his name? Matt Nathanson. He's also similar to Mark Broussard. Linda Ronstadt, I like her. Is the word you're searching for jaded? Probably. Are we talking about like what I was trying to describe you as? Because I wouldn't say you're jaded. I I wouldn't say you're jaded. I just think feisty is probably the best word to describe you. Are you Irish? I figure you eat cereal with like whiskey. You wake up in the morning and you're like pouring your Captain Crunch and then you're like pouring whiskey in it. It's another day. BBB Ipsy. Busy. I would say you're busy. Busy and underpaid. And I'm not even sure if underpaid is correct. You could probably let me know if that's true, but for definitely you're busy. Stapleton was in a rock band for several. Yeah, he was in two. Yeah, BBB Ipsy, I would say busy. And underpaid, okay. Which is really sad because you, from what you've told me, you do so much. And that makes me sad because you are probably doing this for a long time, whatever like this job is, and you're using like all of your resources and your health and everything to it. I just hope that you get like a good payoff from it, like retirement. Thanks for inviting us to a party. My alarm goes off. You have to work at 5 a.m.? Ugh. Thank you for spending some time with me. I appreciate it. I hope you have a great Christmas. Thank you so much. Get you some rest. I listened to Broussard's Home for the first time today. I was shocked and loved it. I'm gonna have to listen to him. I don't think I ever listened to him, but now that you say that, maybe I will. Oh, you were a bartender too? Yeah, you feel my pain then. It's rough. It's definitely rough. Getting up at 4. Damn. Why? On a Saturday? They have you getting up at 4 a.m. on Saturday. I hope your retirement package is amazing. Because that's just ridiculous. Merry Christmas, Anne. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate it. Yeah, BBB Ipsy, you should go to bed. To make time. No retirement package work the rest of my life. Oh, that's really sad. But I mean, I feel you because I feel like I'm the same way. Like, there's no retirement on my end. I don't ever see me retiring. It's really sad. Only gonna drive just over 700 miles. Oh, I'm only driving 700 miles. That's nothing. Non-drinker, non-smoker, boring as crud, overactive imagination, immature as hell, but I like long walks on the beach. That's a good dating profile for you, Cardi. I'm overact, or what did you say? I'm immature and overactive imagination, but I like long walks on the beach. That would be perfect for you. That is, if you're not already taken. Uh-oh. We got matchmaking in the process. Okay, Kathy. Somehow I feel that Cardi 43, would a woman, would what kind of woman would please you if you're already, if you're single? I'm not sure, but Kathy, I love that. No, he wouldn't leave you. I'm really interested in the type of lady Cardi 43 likes. Maybe we can hook you and Kathy up. Maybe I could do this for YouTube. Maybe I could be a matchmaker. I can't match people at all. Why don't I drink? I had to be at work at 6 a.m. for 20 years. Well, my comment to you, Cardi, is you've worked at 6 a.m. Why don't you drink? Do you know I waited on people that would have to be at work early in the morning and they still were drinking? But these people would like drink like probably right after work. So right after 5 p.m. they'd be at the bar having their beer and their shot of whiskey or whatever. And they would leave the bar probably by like 8. So it's possible. It can be done. But guys, I see that I've been on for 2 hours and I'm getting a bit tired and I think I'm going to probably get off of here. But I do want to thank you all for coming to this live. Yeah, you don't want to lose that. That's your lifeline, like your job. No, I had a great time, guys. I'm really happy you guys came out. Thank you so much for listening to my banter. Thank you for coming to my Christmas party. I'm sure it was lame, probably the lamest Christmas party you've ever been to. But nonetheless, I do thank you so much for coming out. I hope you all have a wonderful holiday with your family and friends. Yep, I will catch you later. Diamond Rio Fan 1. Thank you all so much for coming out. I appreciate each and every one of you for dealing with me. And if I don't see you before the new year, I hope you have a great one. I'll talk to you soon. Bye! Let me get out of here.